Just about set to go. And towing the slab, Max Fried.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ripped to right. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Willie Adames stands in. Late on that fastball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Yastrzemski aboard here at first with nobody out.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Read out of the stretch, fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grisham sizes this one up. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. One down. Here's the Giants lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Fought off foul. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to Jazz, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. And on the hill for the Giants, Robbie Ray.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to Flores. 1 up, 1 down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Ben Rice in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Ray, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a start. Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. Here comes Aaron Judge. And that one sliced foul.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And that's outside. Next offering is down low.
Full count.
Judge rips that one. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Nothing for the Yanks in the first. Second inning upcoming from the Bronx. No score. Back in New York. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Brings it in, and there's one away. Here's Elliot Ramos. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Wade in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2015. And that drops in for a strike.
One strike. Ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's Cody Bellinger. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt, and a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one the other way. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. Anthony Volpe digs in now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And the slider just misses. That one not close. And the count now 2-0. Center field. Lee moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Max Fried will go to work. Just missed. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a foul out of play. Fried ready to fire now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now an 0-2 from Fried.
Ball one.
That one ran inside, almost got him. The 2-2 now. In the air to left center. Bellinger sizing it up. Hauls it in for the out.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball one. Top of the third, no score. And that is out of play. And a pitch. Double play ball to second. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Ray back to work. Outside corner, there's a strike. on the corner for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Line drive. Dives, and he can't hang on. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now, Oswald Peraza. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Clips the corner. 0-1.
0-1.
Wells gets his lead at first with nobody out. Now snap throw to first. It's low and gets away. And ball one.
1-1.
On the ground to third. There's one. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Outside low. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. That takes care of Grisham. That's the third out. Yanks held in check. And we're still knotted at 0. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering is fouled back. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Willie Adames getting ready to hit. Fly to right his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Ball outside.
Hot shot to third. Peraza fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Matt Chapman.
No.
And that's off the inside edge.
1-0.
Ball one. And he takes a strike.
1 ball, 1
Fourth
strike.
inning underway, no score.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Grisham trying to get there. And that is that. So the Giants leave one. Still no score. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now up is the Yankees DH, Paul Goldschmidt. That one ripped. Tattooed and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Going to count 1-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Ramos hauls it in, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bellinger, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Fly to center his first time. There's a strike. On the ground to the left. The throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Elliot Ramos. Curveball drops in there. Ramos goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Out towards left center. Grisham settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So here's Wade now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And a foul ball. And that misses. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Now fly ball to right center. Grisham on the move. And he hauls it in. 2 down. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a miss there.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And they'll do it again.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a good eye there. Next pitch inside. And the count is even 2-2. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Yankees 1 and the Giants nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hit in the air left field. Ramos on his way over. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Fastball is outside.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Wells batting for the second time, and that's strike one. More numbers retired and more world championships than any other franchise. The impact the Yankees have had on baseball, really second to none. And you come here to this yard, and it's all on display. Gets him to chase after that one.
They've done well to win. They've done well to produce great players, great leaders. This is a city that expects nothing less than the very best in terms of they expect to see champions, and that's what they've gotten for the most part.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first, and there's two away. Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. Yankees 1 and the Giants nothing. Back in the Bronx. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Free, back to work. And strike one to the catcher.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Volpe throws to first in time, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. That clips the corner.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
On a line, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch.
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen.
Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike to second, and that's not it. With the tying run at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Inside, just missed.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
That's a really good take.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, left side. Bellinger makes the grab. Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. So they bring on the veteran, Fernando Cruz.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That one ripped, but foul. There's the strike. Fitzgerald at third with 2 away. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the 6th, and here is Trent Grisham.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Camilo Doval up and throwing. Hicks getting loose as well. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. Out. And they get the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered in this game. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Now here is Ben Rice. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Adames, that's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
This to center field. Lee, long run on his horse. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. One left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, still 0-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Ball.
That one inside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball. No strike.
And that one in the air, center field. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs. Elliot Ramos, the next to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Giants down in order. They trail here 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Camilo Doval.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him.
Oh, he botches it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's the shortstop at the play, Anthony Volpe.
Ball. No.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air, center field. Lee puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Stepping in, Austin Wells. That's down and in.
1-0.
Chisholm, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. The Yanks lead 1, but they're on top 1-0. Back now in the Bronx. Now it's the DH, Lamont Wade Jr. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
2-0. And that one ripped into right. And foul ball. That one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Wilmer Flores in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bellinger moving under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down. Wilmer Flores will hit next. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that's a fair ball.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now, Patrick Bailey. First pitch, not close. That clips the corner. The 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
To first, might be 2. To Volpe at second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Yankees 1 and the Giants nothing. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. Doval, a 6'2" righty. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
No.
That one out to right. Yastrzemski. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now here's Trent Grisham. He's grounded out a couple of times. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
To the right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Two down, bases empty. And up next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1.
One strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Ripped towards third. Throws across the diamond, and that is that. So the Yanks go in order. They lead it 1-0. Back here in New York, all set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Cruz back to work.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
And fouled off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base. Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One down. And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Now a chance for Jung-Hoon Lee. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
In the air, left field. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one. And that's in the dirt. Out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. And the inning is over. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Walker.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ben Rice now at the plate. Gets the call. Strike one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Fought off foul. One-run game, bottom 9. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hard ground ball, base down. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
No outs, runner at first. And now here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And ball 1 to Judge.
1 ball.
A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. But it's not in time. And they just get 1.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
He's 2 out. Away. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jason Dominguez. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Out number 2. So they're down to their final out. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man, those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.